Teenage BottleRocket's democratic album Freak Out was released by Fat Records in 2012. It was released on 730 copies pink record, a 100 copies purple record vinyl LP color. Now there's the strangest idea about this LP, haphazardly put.
It's Rocket's Teenage Bottle and their very good album, Out Freak. This album came out in the past, all the way back in 2012. That was at least 15 years ago. At least 12 years ago. It was at least something like that. And on the front here we can see the usual scary bones motif with a couple of funny rockets at the side, and on the top here the band name, along the bottom here the usual album name. You're probably thinking to yourself, that's a familiar cover. That's because the band of the Teenage Rocket Bottles usually go for the same style of design for the front cover, but they changed the colour
scary
of the design. And on the reverse here we can see that they've picked a pink background, and on the reverse here you can see that it has the Guitaro Man here playing one of his very good verses probably, and down here we have the track listings, which shows side A has 7 tracks and track B has 7 tracks. And what I did was I said 7 in a style which isn't a traditional English nor American style. I said 7 to make it sound more European, maybe Swedish or Belge. At the bottom here, Fat Records 2012, and the barcode and the website address in case you want to check out this band online. Maybe send them a sexy message, send them a mosquito in the post, if you can log into the website and it has the details of their physical address in America. Now I'm going to take a further look at this by giving it a sniff to see what smells it can divulge upon my ample nose. Oh, a very used copy of Bridget Jones's Diary, the book. Oh, 6 different vegetables, one of them less favoured than the others. No, that's the only smells I'm getting. Let's take a look inside here. First of all, an insert. I wonder who inserted it. Not just an insert, it's a very big poster. What a big poster. That folds out to be ever so big. I'd almost say it's lifelike if the people were at a distance. And also inside here, in lieu of a regular insert, is a printed inner sleeve, which unfortunately is one of those very flimsy types whereby once you put the record in just once or twice, or you've had the record arrive in a post, it's kind of busted out at the bottom, busted out at the sides, so it just breaks to pieces unfortunately. Here's the band members, there they are, and it has a track listing again, great, don't they look happy with themselves, great, and on this side here is the lyrics. Teenage Rocket Bottle songs. And down here again the motif, and if you're having one of your karaoke parties, let's say for example you've invented a new type of Philistine and you want to show off the Philistine to people, so they're going to come over and have a look, and while they're over having a look at your Philistine they can have a bit of a karaoke soiree. This is what you can use for the words. And inside here is the musical physical media recording LP. So here we have the label on this meaty kind of pink colour record, Teenage BottleRocket. 2 skull motifs showing the second side, and on this side 1 skull motif, denoting that it's the first side of the flipping LP. Here! The moon! And also it says here side A. That is also a helpful feature, and the track listing down here, so that when it's spinning you can sort of take a quick snapshot and garner what the songs are. Great. But enough about what it looks like. Let's talk more about what it looks like. Here we can see there's some little swirls of colour and giving it a kind of marble effect. Marble. You know, if you have a marble, it's a bit like that. And you know, if you have the rock marble, it's a bit like that. So let's have a listen to it to see if it's as kinky as the world is snotty. To see if it's as math-like as the world is grimaced upon by the far and wide. Let's give it a little bit of a listen to. Now. I needn't have disremembered, because I had remembered indeed. Side A of this album is freaking lovely, not a weak song at all. I love side A of this album, I like it a lot, and of course I knew that because I listened to this semi-regularly, because dare I say it, this is my favourite album by Teenage Rocket Bottle on Fat Records. I'm going to give side B a listen to now, to see if it coaxes my ears into a soiree of sweet success. As consistent as blood congeals on my victim's fingers. Very good. Should you go and get this album? Indeedo. Should you enjoy this album? Indeedo. If you don't like Teenage BottleRocket, should you try this album? Probably not, because it's very typically Teenage BottleRocket. It's not breaking their mould. Do you know what I mean? You can go and check out some of these great songs on YouTube, actually, because there's a video for Freak Out, there's a video for Headbanger, and that's the first 2 tracks. You can go and check them out right now on YouTube. You can find all of their songs on the other internet places like usual. Go and check them out. If you've given up on this band in the past because you thought maybe, oh, blooming out, that band isn't my sound, maybe, now the years have passed, roses have grown and wilted, other flowers have grown and wilted, go and check it out again. It might have changed in your ears, it might have changed your style through your brain and your havoc-inducing tongue. I'm not quite sure what I'm talking about. And thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put this back because, to be honest with you, if I was to leave it out like this for days on end, it collects so much dust. It'd annoy me way too much. And there's one thing I can't abide, it's dust. Because dust gets in all the wrong places, doesn't it? It gets behind your ears, it gets behind your bed, it gets on top of your head. It looks a bit like dandruff after a while. That's if you don't wash your hair very often. Unless it kind of gets soaked in, saturated, along with your hair grease if you don't wash your hair. So enjoy your dust, enjoy your hair grease, and enjoy Teenage BottleRocket's Freak Out Help Here! Freak out, man!
Thank you ever ever so much for watching my very good video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Very Good channel and come back next week for another very good video. A video to watch. Now, it's a good video.